Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamelin, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless collective love reading for all signs and any sign that you're thinking of. Today I'm going to ask Spirit for your person's thoughts and feelings. Whatever comes through, please take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everybody else. I will be using some charms and some initials, so those may help you get some clues. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm so grateful that Spirit guided you here. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages. What is my person thinking and feeling? I am listening for you now. I have moving on. Okay, is your person thinking of moving on? Are you thinking of moving on? Is it time to move on? Please listen. We need to talk. Very much this feeling of we need to talk. So obviously somebody needs to have a conversation. I miss you so much. I want to hear from you. I want to know what you're thinking and feeling. And I'm dazzled by you. You still hold a flame to me. You're still in my thoughts for sure. So, but are you moving on? You may feel this person pulling away for some reason. I've been dreaming about you, shooting stars. I have someone is coming. Maybe you're looking for somebody and it's time to go now. So some of you could be moving on. You could be moving on and looking forward to seeing who's coming next. And you're just really struggling with it. You're struggling with, am I making the right decision? Do I stay or do I go? And that's how I feel. Maybe we're just on the fence and we're really, really struggling. Can I have a couple more of these, please, Spirit? I feel withdrawn. Is this person pulling away? That's probably the number one thing. I need some space. We need to talk. And they're holding back. They're holding back their feelings. So we definitely need to talk. And maybe you just don't feel like you know what's going on. So hopefully the cards will give us some clarification on this connection right now. Let's start with some initials. Maybe we'll get some initials that are connecting to your person. So I've got this big basket, and I'm going to get a handful. Let me give these a good stir. I've got some letters. I got letters and I've got numbers in here. So maybe the numbers will have some meaning as well. If you don't see your person's initials, don't worry about it. There's lots of other cards and clues today. And these are just a way to connect to your reading. I have a U, A, Q. I have another U, an S, X, W. I have a O, a D. I have an A today, another W, an S. Okay, what else do I have? I have a Y and I have a J. All right, I have a 27 and I feel like I have a 16. So we'll see if those have any meaning to anybody. If those have any meaning to anybody, let me know in the comments. I always like to see that you did connect to the initials. That's always fun for me. Spirit, please share with me, what is this holding back? What are these feelings that need to be said? What is this withdrawn energy? We need to know, is this person wanting to move forward? I have the World, entering into another phase. I have a Queen of Wands. I have a Ten of Cups. And I have a Hierophant. So there's a part of me that says this person's very happy with you and they're very attracted to you. There's something interfering in this connection for some reason, that they either can't express themselves or they are holding back their feelings. They could have fear of entering into the next phase. They could be, I like where we're at right now, and I'm getting a little bit afraid that it's getting really serious. And what does that serious look like? Am I not ready for that? So they could be afraid of commitment and they just are afraid to say it. So they're pulling back. I have a Fool. Thinking about starting new. This is coming into me as they could be afraid that you are wanting to start over or you want to move on. And they could be afraid that they're losing you. I have a Two of Cups and I have a King of Swords. That just came into me as little bit of I have to shit or get off the pot energy. I have to step up to the plate. I better start expressing myself or you are going to move on. So I do feel like they feel very connected to you and they have honest feelings for you. So why are they holding? Yeah, look at this. Ace of Cups and an Ace of Swords. I feel like they have honest feelings for you, but they're either afraid to commit or they're afraid to take it to the next level. So is this somebody who is really holding back out of fear? You know, fear is holding them back. And you may be very aware of that. You may be saying, I know that they're afraid to commit. They were hurt in the past. They have admitted that they don't want to, be in a committed relationship again. This came into me as friend zone. Oh boy. We share a connection with a mutual friend or acquaintance, but it came into me as a friend zone. Are they trying to push you into a maybe we should just be friends energy when that's not really what they want? Mastery. At this phase in my life, I'm focused on honing my craft and refining my skills that will help me to fulfill my purpose. They could be working on their career. They could be working on another area of their life that they feel like being in a serious, quote unquote, serious commitment is going to take them away from doing a really good job at what they want to be doing. So are they backing out, Spirit? Are they backing out? Denial. What truth about yourself are you avoiding that could be interfering with your openness to love? They're denying their feelings. They are definitely holding back. They may even say, this is just, I like how it is and I don't want anything more. And if that's not going to be good enough, maybe we should just be friends. Like they may even try to back out. They may even say, I don't know what I want, but you're really good for them. And it's a really good connection. So it's a shame. This is all about their fears, fear of commitment, an empire. We're going to build something incredible together. I feel like they are focused on their work. They could be focused on the material world, trying to make money, earn money. They could be trying to rebuild their world in some way. Maybe they had a very difficult divorce or something financially hit them at this age. But it is a sense of rebuilding something and building something. So you guys could be good together. They have to get over this hurdle, Spirit just said. They've got to get over this, that you're a good thing in their life, that you're not hindering them from being successful. You're not hindering their time, and that you're a good thing in your life, that you're bringing more to their life than you are taking away. So that's what they got to look at. Yeah, there's the feeling of they are so afraid of the next level that they may be saying, maybe we should just be friends. And then they're going to turn around and do let's be friends with benefits. Let's not be in a relationship, but we'll be physical. So don't go there with this person. If they want to be friends, put them in the friend zone, or say, I'm not interested in being friends. If they really are that afraid of being in a committed relationship, then you should walk away. You really should, because here's the commitment. And there's the, I before I start talking about this, I'm going to end it. So if this person avoids commitment, if this person avoids talking about your future together, you have some red flags going up right now. They're definitely holding back. You can see the holding back. Here's the Two of Cups again in a celebration. So it's a shame, because we could be really happy together, and we are fighting something that is really, really good. And it's somebody who has been wounded in the past, and they just are afraid they're going to be hurt again, and they just can't go through it again, or they just are trying to control it, is even a better way to say it, because they think that if we can just be friends, but they can get out of this relationship only the parts and pieces that they want. They want to be physical. They want to see you every so often. They want their freedom. No, they can't have their cake and eat it too. That's how it's somebody's trying to line this up. They can't have both. I'm not getting what I want. And this is somebody they're going to try to get what they want. This is somebody who is going to try to define this relationship for what works for them, but doesn't necessarily work for you. So I would be careful with that. I'm going to do some charms. Because if somebody can just say, well, this would work perfectly for me. I want my freedom. I want to see you physically whenever I want. Maybe we can do some things every once in a while. I don't want to call you I don't want to tag you as my significant other. We're just going to be friends. What the hell is that? Like, that isn't anything. That's them making up some kind of make-believe relationship that isn't going to work. So you've got some red flags happening right now. If this person isn't going to commit, I'm going to say, that first card was move on. It could be Spirit's way of saying, should I stay or should I go? Let's get some charms. Let's see. I'm so mad. I'm mad for you. All right, let's see. Here's a spider web. Like, I feel like I'm caught in your web. Number 34. I feel like I'm caught in your web, and I feel like I can't get out. I feel like you're holding me in this web a little bit. I want to turn this one over. There's a lot of arms. There's a lot of moving parts and pieces. I have the number 41. So I just feel like there's a lot of different things that they're saying. Like, if I were to give, like, each of these arms, they say this, then they say this, then they say that. Like, I just feel like they're saying all these things, like, whatever's going to work, I'm trying to figure it out. And then here's this listening. You just keep listening to everything. I want you to listen to what they're really saying, because there is this incredible sense of they're trying to create a world for themselves that would work for them, that would be perfect for them at this stage in their life. They'd have all the benefits of having a significant other or person in their life without any of the risks and without any of the obligations. But I just feel like it's BS, because they're just creating something that's made up in their mind that doesn't really exist. Here's the holly leaf, the number 40, kissing under the mistletoe. I want more romance. You deserve more romance is how that just came into me. I want more romance. We need to talk is how this spade is coming into me, like an ace of swords. So we need to talk for sure. This is coming into me as closed off, that they put their headsets on, or they're always on their phone, or they're always busy. They're always listening to something else or someone else is how that came into me. So there's the, you know, it's just a lot of moving parts and pieces. What is this? This is an ace of, yeah, we need to talk. This is a we need to talk energy. 33, I have an album. We're going round and round. I feel like my head is spinning. I feel like this is just, I mean, it's old fashioned too. It's in the sense like albums are outdated. It's outdated thinking. It's just not in alignment with what I feel like you need. So somebody's trying to create something for themselves. I have the number 9, could be 9 weeks, 9 months. And I have a family, the number 54. So it could be somebody using their kids as an excuse. I don't want to be in a committed relationship because of my kids, and their kids are like grown. They're like grown children. And you're like, what are you talking about? Your kids are grown. They don't need you anymore. This person is doing everything that they can to avoid taking it to the next level. And that's something I would be very concerned about. I would be, if that's something that you know, if that works for you, great, but it doesn't feel like it's going to work for you. It feels like it's red flags. And I want you to be very much aware of what are their intentions and where are we headed, because you deserve more. Sleepless. Anxiety keeps me awake at night. My life has changed since I met you. I'm trying to figure out what all this means. I don't want to lose you. The thought of you are not being with me really keeps me up at night. So I feel like they want it every which way. They don't want to commit. They care about you. This could be a really great connection. But they also want it. They want it under their, like, this is how I want it to work. This is how I think it should be. These are the rules. And 2 people are in this relationship. So I don't feel like the rules are working for both people. I feel that one person's getting all the benefits of being in a relationship, and the other person is waiting for them to come to a epiphany that they want more, and they're not doing that. They're trying to control exactly how much time, energy, love that they're going to give you, and then that's going to be it. And it's just enough to string you along. It's just enough to keep you in this connection. Part of me feels like I want to walk away. I miss you, your eyes, your smile, your voice, your touch. I'm missing everything about you. So maybe we have walked away. Maybe we pushed this person away and said, if you know, when you decide that you want more, let me know. I love you. I do believe that there's love here. I'm not saying that there's not love here. We are bonded in eternal love that is beyond space and time. Close your eyes and reach into this infinity. Know that it is real. I really want to reach out to you and tell you how I feel. The love I have for you is in my heart. Nothing can compare. And remember always that I love you. So I do feel like this person loves you. I do. But this person is also trying to keep you in all the love that you have, but not commit to you. And that isn't fair to you. So something has to give. Something is going to have to change. Either the fear of losing you is probably going to be what it's going to take, that they really know that you're going to walk away. I need you. You are so nurturing and magnetic, passionate queen in my life. Your light shines bright and guides me through my darkness. You feel like home to me, and I'm always very happy and comfortable in your presence. Thank you Thank you, my love, for always sending me healing energy and love. I need you and your energy even more now. I need you. So this person is taking, they're a taker, and they're taking out of this connection what works for them. You've got to be really careful with this kind of energy, because they hook you, they tell you they love you, they make you feel really amazing when you're with them, and then they go off and do whatever they want because they've created this. This is what the rules are. This is what I told you it was going to be. I never made you any promises. I never promised you anything, and I never agreed to that. But what happens is our hearts say a different thing. Our hearts start to change over time. Our hearts want more. What sounded normal and fair in the beginning was fine with you. And then all of a sudden you realize your heart wants more, and you want something that's more traditional, or you want a deeper commitment. You want a deeper relationship. And this person says to you, but we agreed. We agreed on this, and now you're changing. People change. Our hearts change. Relationships change. And part of being in a relationship, it does evolve. It evolves over time, and it usually evolves so that we can commit to each other. But I just feel like this person is getting a lot out of this connection, or wants a lot out of this connection. And it might not be working for both. I have an Ace of Swords. They've got to admit their fears. That's the first thing that they have. They said they're holding back, and they're holding back. Their fear is holding them back, is what they said. Their fear is holding them back. I have the number 23, which is an extra card in this deck. So the Happy Narwhal. There you go. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. Waiting for something to grow, waiting for all this time and energy I have into you. I'm waiting for it to grow. I'm waiting for it to get better. I'm waiting to see what the changes are going to be. I have a 3 of Pentacles. I feel like I put a lot of effort into this. I feel that we've done some work. I feel that we make a good team. But I have to tell you, I want more. Here's the 10 of Pentacles. So I want the abundance. I want the security. So one of you wants more, and the other one is making the rules. And sometimes we got to say, you know what? This isn't working for us. Yeah, the passion's there. Yes, they want you. There's the holding back again. There's the 4 of Pentacles. Here's a Judgment. What is best for you just came into me. What is going to be best for you? And here's the Hermit. Is being alone better? Because sometimes, and I have a 3 of Swords, bottom of the deck, sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it hurts to admit what you've gotten yourself into. And if you've gotten yourself into a relationship that's very one-sided, that it's working for them for some reason, I just feel like they want their cake and eat it too. I just keep coming back to that feeling. And this reading isn't for everybody. I know that. Nobody, some of you, this might be a past, might remind you of a relationship that you were in the past, somebody very narcissistic or controlling, or their ego was driving them. So some of you may not be even in this connection, but it's a reminder to all of us to listen to those red flags and to make sure that you're in a connection that works for you. Let's see what some of the feelings are. I have been dreaming about you lately. I have no doubt that there's love here. I have no doubt about that. I have to live with the regrets of the past, and I'm truly sorry. So they could be, they never got over something. They never got over hurt. They never healed from, and now they're projecting that on you. I don't want to be in a committed relationship because of so-and-so. So-and-so did this, so-and-so did that, and it didn't work out. Well, you're not so-and-so. I know that my indecisions are hurting this connection. I do feel that. I really do. I feel like that's exactly what's going on. That They're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. They're keeping the door open for their options. They are making sure that they never promised you anything, and they're going to remind you of that. I never made you any promises. If this isn't working for you, then you can do whatever you want. So meanwhile, you've fallen in love with them. I just want to love and care for you. So that could be you. That could be, I just want to love, but I want to be loved back. I will wait for a sign from you. I'm not sure how you feel. There's the waiting. Don't wait for anybody. All we have is time. I don't believe in many things, but I do believe in us. So you could be really positive. You could be, I know it's going to get better. I know this person's going to turn around. I know this person's going to get over their fear, which could be true, but it also could be true that they're being very honest with you and they're showing you their true colors, that they're not going to change and you're not going to change them. So you may have to face what you're going through with, this is very frustrating, or this keeps disappointing me, or this isn't going anywhere, Spirit just said. Please take these lonely nights away with your love. So there's lonely nights. This person isn't able to be with you all the time. Why? What is preventing them from being with you? Why are you lonely if you're in a relationship with somebody? So these are all questions that Spirit's asking you right now. It's a very difficult reading. Not every reading is a fairy tale. That's okay. Sometimes we got to have tough love. I never felt this strong for anyone before, and it's scary. I do feel that in a sense, but I feel like they're using that also as an excuse. I feel that they use the excuse of this is becoming too emotional, or I'm getting too involved, which is kind of crazy. But I do feel like they come up with these excuses as to why they can't be all in. Let's make the most of every moment together. I feel like this is what they want to do. When I'm with you, let's just enjoy it. Let's not worry about the future. Let's not worry about where we're going to be. Let's just enjoy the moment. That works for them. They love being with you in the moment, whether it's we're spending some time together, I'm making love to you tonight, but they're not giving you the security emotionally of where are we going to be moving forward. And most of us want that. Most of us want to know, where are we headed? What's happening in this connection? And the person who says to you, let's just stay in the moment and enjoy what we have, is the person who isn't thinking ahead. They're taking advantage of the moment. Which is great. Stay in the moment. I want you to stay in the moment. But they're taking advantage of using that as a excuse to not talk about the future, as I don't want to think that far ahead, or I think that far ahead, but maybe you're not included in it. So you need to know the person who thinks that far ahead, and you are included in those thoughts. So we're going to put this out. We're going to put this out into the universe, and I'm going to ask Spirit to guide you. I'm going to ask Spirit to help you listen to the truth, so that you can make a decision, should I stay or should I go? And that is a really, really hard decision that only you can make. So we're going to put this out to the universe now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at kathymamelinspsychicmedium.com.